Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Really love Sean Newcomb. He reminds me a little bit of Andy Pettitte, but better stuff. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good curveball and breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better. Good fastball. The key for Sean Newcomb, getting ahead with the fastball to give himself a chance to use those off-speed pitches. Quality lefty with a very high ceiling.
Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, but let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game they were able to get a W. Let's see if they continue that momentum today and start playing some consistent baseball.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, Norman, there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. Only problem with
nice try, swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
In there at the knees, strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 0-2 once more. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now another 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Ozzie Albies stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ranging back is Herrera. leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 10 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 3.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full... And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 2-0.
2 balls, no.
Hoskins, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Standing in, Kang. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. So a runner on first with one out now. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hit back up the middle. There's Segura. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Stepping up to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. One down.
Batting eighth.
At the plate, Brad Miller. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting nine.
So striding.
Pitcher number 56. Zach Eflin. Ball four, take the minute.
So 2 on with 2 away. And into back next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Acuna at second. Albies at first. 2 out in the inning. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball one. Still 1-2. One and two. Here it is. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. A couple of... Gene Segura standing in. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 22.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off for ball one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes
Now
against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Bryce Harper now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Slice down the left side, but foul. Working for the punch out and the off-strike. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies striding in.
Leading off for the Braves, no left fielder.
So digging in now, Hang. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ozuna over at second. Inciarte at first with no outs. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies road to the show report.
Shortstop.
2 guys there that this
Swanson.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud.
Up
2
next
men
for
on,
Atlanta.
2 away here in the fourth.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
That hit him. He's got through.
Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Ready with the 0-1. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The set and the 2-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this out.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
And that misses, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A ball and a strike. Harper on second. Hoskins on at first with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The set and the 1-2. This one's flared toward left center, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things now.
Freddie Freeman.
He's out.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Odubel
A.J. Minter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The Braves. Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Play ball. 3. Out.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, A.J. Minter. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Billy Hamilton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Billy Hamilton.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Miller is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 13.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Darno at second with 2 down. This is in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. Braves. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 64.
Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Rhys Hoskins.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder,
so a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch on its way. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Fouled off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So coming to the plate, Kang. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Please.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Looped out towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Johan Camargo is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Will Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try.
Well,
3. He's out.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud.
The batter, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to left. McCutchen is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Christian Plush will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 86, Christian Plush.
Robertson is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
2-1. The 2-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB. A 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Junior.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Wow, nice job there, notching career save number 159. Hey, I had 158 saves in my career, so I'll be in his rearview mirror forever. He's a good one, and we'll see how many more he can rack up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Eflin wins his 3rd of the season. David Robertson wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that's a